So, oh no, peace is war. War
Peace
is
is
peace.
war, peace. Yes, that's what I meant.
That's subversive. They're trying to get you to believe that you are in a state of peace with this oak leaf, with these oak leaves, because they are actually at war with your minds. All right. Not to mention the 13 stars above the eagle's head. Stars, astrology. Astrozoology. Sorry, astrozoology. It's
like animals.
That goes back to an ancient emperor of some
Okay.
some like Middle Eastern thing, but basically that's the guy who came up with like the 12 like signs like Virgo, Pisces.
Right, the astrological signs. There's actually 13 though now, aren't there?
Well, 13.
It's a new thing. I know it's a new thing.
Stop talking. They tried to get in that 13, but people realized that there was always 12, and they were like, "What? You can't just put in the 13th? That's never been there before." So they did that. It didn't work. The Illuminati, a failed project of the Illuminati. Anyway, I mean, there is a play between 12 and 13. Jesus, a big part of the Christian faith, 12 disciples, and a 13th, Judas. That 13 is always hard to install, but that 13 was not what brought peace. That 13th was what brought discord. That 13th is exactly what brings discord to the Illuminati. All right? So you got 13 stars above the eagle, 13 arrows in its hand, 13 oak leaves in its hand, a symbolic subversion of peace, and you got 13 stripes on the flag. The sideways flag, not the real flag, not the flag with the stripes going horizontally, flag with stripes going vertically. That means it's twisted, it's turned, it's all subversive.
Never thought of it like that.
Flip it to the other side. What do you got? You got the all-seeing eye on the pyramid. See that? The
That one's
all-seeing
very
eye on the
familiar.
pyramid.
Yeah, everybody's always had like a theory about that one.
Everyone always talks about it, but no one really says anything important.
So maybe you could tell us the truth behind that.
Okay, the all-seeing eye. It's got 3 points. Holy Trinity. God, Trist, and faith.
That's right.
Got it. Trist. The Trinity. What do you have underneath the eye? You got a pyramid. Ancient Egypt. Why do we have ancient Egypt on American money? Why do we have ancient Egypt and Christian symbolism and astrozoological symbolism on money of a government that has separation of church and state? Explain that to me. Why do we have in God we trust and not in gold we trust? Because we had the gold standard for hundreds of years.
We did.
I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the other aspect of the pyramid. Below the all-seeing eye, which is basically Big Brother, the Illuminati can see you. They can see you everywhere because everyone has money. That's what it's all about. They got you chasing paper, chasing money to make your life around. Your life is not about money, but that's what the Illuminati wants you to think. There are 13 levels of bricks on this pyramid. That's a completely unrealistic number of bricks, okay? The slabs of the pyramids were hundreds of bricks high, and those bricks were the size of dorm rooms, okay? Those bricks took they took hundreds of slaves to lift one brick up all the way.
My dorm room's not that big actually, but I can imagine.
They were about the size, though.
But a lot of them, I guess.
Well, a whole brick?
A whole brick?
A brick of that size? That's extreme.
How many men do you think it takes to move a brick like that?
I'm not sure.
6, 10, 50?
I think I just said it was 100.
100?
Now, I don't know if you notice this and you really look at it. We got words on the dollar bill that are not in English. Why is that? Because of the Illuminati. The Illuminati have steps tracing back all the way to ancient Greece, ancient Rome, the Romans, people back in Bethlehem with Jesus. All that stuff basically tracing back to the Bible, ancient pre-Jesus, BC levels of conspiracy. That's what I'm talking about right now. This is conspiracy.
So what you're saying...
Conspiracy to organize power and control over the U.S. and American people.
So you're saying that there's words that are not in English on the dollar bill and that bothers you?
Well, these words have secret symbolism, all right? This one isn't even an English letter. It's a combination. It's a Greek or Roman letter. So we got the Roman numbers on the pyramid. Those are kind of understandable because the Roman numerals, it's a 1776. If you ever done the math on it, that's when our nation was pretty much founded. That one acceptable. Although I don't like that it's Roman. 1776, 4 digits. Why are you going to take 8 digits to write something out? 8 digits plus 5 foreign words
Is 13.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Now let me read you those
My
foreign
mind
words.
is blown.
Let me read you those foreign words. Annuit, kleptis, novos, ordos, chlorum. Okay, I can't even pronounce it because it's not real. It's an ancient language, it's a dead language, it's Latin.
Gas.
It's what the Romans spoke, of course. But what does that even mean? Nobody knows. That's like e pluribus unum. So in closing, 13 is forever going to be a part of the Illuminati conspiracy to control America.
Well,
The end.
thank you, Nelson. I think we've all learned a valuable lesson today. That you shouldn't trust the government, I guess.
13.
And 13.
10, 13.
So as you can see, sometimes it can be a little risky to have these kind of thoughts, but
Dangerous.
dangerous.
The Illuminati are after me right now.
You're in a safe
They
place.
control everything, man.
We got you.
They control currency. They control the faith in the dollar bill, man.
You control the weather?
No, listen. I can't do
I'm
that.
just curious. I'm just curious.
That's some Alex Jones conspiracy stuff. If you ever saw him on that show where he went crazy,
Oh.
that's ridiculous. See, they can't control that.
Alright.
No one controls it.
Thank you again, Nelson. It was a pleasure to interview you.
Always.
And you're such a valuable source of knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.